Welcome to the Scenario Podcast, your guide to mental health and well-being. Each episode, we uncover practical tools, discuss expert insights, and explore how supplements can transform your mental health journey. Get ready to learn, grow, and thrive with us.
Okay, so let's talk about stress. I mean, if you're navigating modern life, it feels less like a visitor and more like it's moved in permanently. Right?
Absolutely, it's constant.
Yeah. Work demands, the to-do list that never end, just the sheer pace. It really takes a toll mentally and physically.
It does. Our bodies aren't really designed for this chronic, low-grade pressure.
But what if there were ways to, equip your body better, to help it manage that pressure more gracefully, find some balance?
Well, that's where adaptogens come in. It's a fascinating area.
Exactly. That's what we're diving into today. These special herbs, adaptogens, they're meant to help your body adapt, build resilience. And two big ones, really well known and researched, are Rhodiola rosea and Ashwagandha.
Two of the heavy hitters, for sure.
So our mission today is to really unpack these, understand what makes them different, and help you figure out which one might be the right fit for your needs. Okay, let's unpack this.
And what's fascinating here is, what actually makes something an adaptogen. It's not just any herb that helps with stress.
Right, it's a specific classification.
Yeah, the term goes back to Russian scientists in the mid-1900s, and they set out three very specific criteria.
Okay, what are they?
First, it has to be non-toxic, safe, minimal side effects, basically.
Makes sense.
Second, it needs to be non-specific, meaning it helps your body handle a whole range of stressors, physical, emotional, environmental, not just one thing.
Ah, okay. Broad resilience.
Exactly. And third, this is key, it has to have a normalizing effect.
Normalizing. What does that mean exactly?
It means it helps bring your body back into balance or homeostasis. So if you're overly stressed, wired, it helps calm you down. If you're totally run down, depleted, it helps bring your energy back up towards a normal level.
Oh, interesting. So it adapts to what you need.
Precisely. Think of it like a thermostat for your stress levels. It's not just on or off. It helps keep things in that optimal zone, adjusting based on what's going on around you. It's all about finding that equilibrium.
That thermostat analogy is perfect. It really clarifies it's not about masking things, but helping your body self-regulate.
You got it. Balance, not suppression.
Okay, so with that understanding, let's zoom in on one of the big ones, ashwagandha, often called Indian ginseng or winter cherry.
Those are common names.
And it has this incredible history, right? Thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine.
It really does, which speaks volumes about its perceived effectiveness over time.
And the name itself, smell of a horse, Sanskrit. That's pretty unique.
It is, and it's thought to refer not just to the root's actual smell, which is, distinct.
Ah, okay.
But also to the traditional belief that it gives you the strength and vitality of a horse. It's kind of a poetic way to capture its effects.
I like that. Strength and vitality. So what's its primary action then?
Its primary effect is definitely calming. It's considered an anxiolytic, so it reduces anxiety, and it's also quite good for promoting sleep.
How does it do that? What's the mechanism?
Well, it contains active compounds called withanolides. These are the power players, really. They have significant anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. And on a deeper level, it influences brain chemicals like GABA. GABA is your brain's main calming neurotransmitter. It sort of puts the brakes on things.
Ah, slows down the racing thoughts, maybe.
Exactly. And crucially, it helps balance the HPA axis. That's the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis.
Right, the body's main stress response system.
The command center, yeah.
Yeah.
When that system is stuck in overdrive from chronic stress, your cortisol levels stay high. Ashwagandha helps modulate that axis, kind of gently turning down that constant fight-or-flight signal. It helps your body find a more balanced state instead of being on high alert all the time.
Wow, that sounds incredibly useful for, most people today. So how does that calming power actually show up in daily life? What benefits might you feel?
The benefits can be pretty widespread because it helps manage that HPA axis and cortisol. A major one is reduced stress and anxiety. You might just feel less reactive, calmer inside.
Okay, well, it's edgy.
Yeah. And for a lot of people, that directly leads to better sleep. Now, it's not a sedative, it won't knock you out, but it helps your body relax naturally, making it easier to fall asleep and get more restorative sleep.
That's a big one for many people.
Definitely. Then there's brain function. Studies suggest it can help with memory, attention, mental speed, especially if you're feeling that brain fog that comes with chronic stress or exhaustion.
Interesting. even cognitive benefits.
And maybe surprisingly, it can also support physical strength and recovery. So it's useful for athletes or just, staying resilient with an active life.
Huh. Didn't expect the physical strength part.
Yeah, it really aims for overall well-being, helping your whole system cope better with demands, both physical and emotional.
So, if we had to summarize, who is ashwagandha really best for? Who would benefit most?
I'd say it's excellent for people who often feel tense, anxious, maybe have trouble sleeping consistently. It's really good for that feeling of being wired but tired.
Ah, yes. Know that feeling. Mind racing, body exhausted.
Exactly that. So if you're looking for long-term relief from that kind of chronic stress, better sleep, and maybe clearer thinking because you're calmer, ashwagandha is a really strong candidate. It helps you move from just reacting to stress towards a more grounded state.
And practically speaking, because it's calming, taking it in the evening often makes sense, right? Fits into a wind-down routine.
Yeah, that's a very common approach and often works well for people.
Okay, so ashwagandha is like the gentle anchor helping find that inner calm. But what if the main issue isn't being overstimulated, but just feeling completely drained? Like you need a push, not an anchor.
That's where Rhodiola rosea comes in. It offers a very different kind of support.
Rhodiola,
Yeah.
also known as golden root or arctic root. Love those names.
They really evoke its origins. It grows in harsh, cold places, Siberia, Scandinavia.
Wow, tough land.
Extremely. And for centuries, it's been used in those regions specifically to fight fatigue, boost energy, and improve endurance. It's known for its invigorating properties.
So if ashwagandha is calming, rhodiola is energizing.
Definitely energizing. That's its primary effect. It works through its own set of active compounds, mainly rosavins and salidorsides.
Okay, different compounds, different action.
Right. These influence key neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, all crucial for mood, focus, and energy.
The get up and go chemicals.
Pretty much. Plus, they also help protect cells from stress damage and support healthy energy production at a cellular level. That's why it's so good against fatigue. It helps your body use energy more efficiently. It's not just a caffeine-like jolt.
Interesting. So efficiency rather than just stimulation.
Yeah.
How does that translate into benefits someone might experience?
Well, the most obvious one is fighting fatigue, especially when you're under stress or facing demanding times. You just feel less drained.
Okay, a direct energy boost.
And improve mental focus, too. Better concentration, memory, alertness, even if you haven't slept well, you're under pressure. It sharpens things up while boosting energy.
So mental energy as well as physical.
Absolutely. It also seems to have mild mood-lifting effects, potentially helping with stress-related low mood or mild depression symptoms.
Okay.
And for physical activity, it can enhance endurance and maybe even speed up muscle recovery.
Similar to ashwagandha in that resilience aspect, but maybe more performance-oriented.
Kind of, yeah. It helps build stress resilience, but perhaps more by protecting cells during stress, allowing you to maintain performance. It helps you push through tough stuff with more vitality.
So who is rhodiola really best for? If ashwagandha is for the wired but tired,
Rhodiola is ideal for those feeling mentally or physically drained, needing a direct boost in energy, mood, and focus. Think long work days, intense studying, stressful deadlines.
situations where you need sustained performance.
Exactly. When you need to be alert, focused, resilient, and perform under pressure, it's less about deep relaxation and more about enhancing your capacity to do.
Got it. And timing-wise, given it's stimulating.
Morning or early afternoon is generally best. Taking it late in the day could definitely interfere with sleep for some people. You wouldn't want to take it before bed.
Right. Definitely not a nighttime herb. Okay, so we've looked at both pretty closely. Ashwagandha, the calmer, rhodiola, the energizer. Now, let's put them head to head. How does someone actually choose? What does this mean for you trying to decide?
Right, the direct comparison.
Mm-hmm.
So, primary effect. Ashwagandha is calming, anxiety-reducing, sleep-promoting. Rhodiola is energizing, anti-fatigue, mood-boosting.
Clear contrast there.
And who it's best for. Ashwagandha for anxiety, poor sleep, high cortisol, feeling wired but tired. Rhodiola for fatigue, brain fog, low mood, needing that focus and stamina boost. And here's maybe a key way to think about it. Ashwagandha is often better when the system feels chronically overactivated and needs dialing down, like that engine running too hot. Rhodiola is more for when the system feels depleted and needs a functional boost to meet demands, like needing that temporary turbocharge.
Ah, that's a really helpful distinction. It's about the underlying state, not just the symptom of low energy.
Exactly. You don't want to energize a system that's already burning out from being overstimulated, nor try to calm a system that's simply depleted and needs fuel. Matching the tool to the actual problem.
Makes perfect sense. So drilling down into energy impact specifically.
Ashwagandha helps normalize energy, bringing you back to baseline by reducing the stress load. That calm often helps sleep, which restores energy naturally. Rhodiola directly boosts energy levels, fights fatigue, improves endurance for tasks. It actively increases your capacity.
Okay, and then connecting this to mood and cognition.
Ashwagandha's mood benefit is mainly reducing anxiety, promoting calm. Cognitively, it helps memory and attention, especially when stress is messing with those things.
Right.
Rhodiola, on the other hand, can actively elevate mood, combating mild depression. And cognitively, it's more about enhancing performance, sharpening focus, concentration, mental stamina, that ability to stay on task.
Got it. So different angles even on mood and brain function.
Yeah, subtle but important differences. And again, the timing reflects this. Ashwagandha, often evening for calm. Rhodiola, morning, afternoon for the boost.
Okay, this comparison is really clarifying things. Now let's get practical. People always have questions, right? Safety, interactions. Here's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
Let's tackle some FAQs.
Definitely. A big one is, can you take them together?
Yeah, was wondering that.
Generally, yes, it's considered safe. And some people do find benefit in combining them using ashwagandha for that baseline calm and stress resilience, and rhodiola for, say, daytime energy and focus.
Kind of covering both bases.
Right, but the strong advice is always to start with just one. See how you react to it individually first. Understand its effects on your system before adding another variable.
Good advice. Start simple. What about how long they take to work? When might you notice something?
It varies a lot person to person. Rhodiola, because it has that more direct effect on neurotransmitters and energy, some people feel it relatively quickly, maybe a few days up to a week for energy and clarity.
Yeah, faster acting potentially.
Potentially. Ashwagandha often takes longer for the full effects, especially for things like lowering cortisol and building that deeper stress resilience. You're often looking at several weeks of consistent use. It's more of a gradual rebalancing act.
Patience is needed with ashwagandha then.
A bit, yes. It's working more systemically over time.
What about side effects? Anything to watch out for?
Both are usually well tolerated. With rhodiola, the main thing, because it's stimulating, is potential jitteriness or sleep issues if you take it too late or the dose is too high for you.
Like too much coffee.
Kinda, yeah. With ashwagandha, some people might experience mild digestive upset, maybe some drowsiness if the dose is too high, but it's generally quite gentle.
Okay, these pretty mild overall.
Generally, yes. But, and this is crucial, always talk to your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, including these. Especially if you have health conditions, are pregnant or breastfeeding, or take any medications.
Absolutely essential advice. These are active compounds.
They are potent, and professional guidance is key for safety and making sure it's right for your specific situation. Non-negotiable, really.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, it really feels like understanding these two adaptogens offers some powerful tools. Whether you're feeling that constant burnout and anxiety or more drained and unfocused, knowing the difference can really impact how you feel day to day.
Absolutely. It provides options for a more personalized approach to managing stress.
And the key takeaway seems to be about listening to your own body, right? Choosing the adaptogen that matches your specific signals and needs.
Exactly. This knowledge is powerful, but it's most valuable when you understand it well enough to apply it thoughtfully to your own unique context. It's not one size fits all. It's about finding your fit.
Well said. So maybe a final thought for everyone listening. Knowing how ashwagandha and rhodiola can kind of tune your body's stress response in different ways. What subtle signals is your body sending you right now? Does it need more of that thermostat setting for calm and rebalancing like ashwagandha offers? Or does it need that focused energy boost, that resilience under pressure that rhodiola provides?
That's a great question for reflection.
Yeah, maybe take a moment to think about your stress patterns, your sleep, your energy levels. That could be the starting point for exploring which of these might help you build your own personalized stress toolkit. We really hope this deep dive gave you some clarity on that path forward.
Thanks for tuning in to the Scenario Podcast. Don't forget to visit scenario.com for more expert tips, articles, and supplements designed to support your mental health. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe and share it with a friend. Until next time, take care of yourself.